Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chine, and this message is for Drew Sidora. And I'm 100% dead ass in this video. Let's get into it. Before I get started, we're all clear on what BAN means, right? I have put the theme song up on all platforms, so if you have not listened to it, go find it and you will understand what that is because he is the president and reigning supreme. So this really bothered me when I talked about this yesterday, right? So I was looking at it all night and I was listening to it and I was reading it and listening to creators as they talk about it. And I was like, I'm pissed at Drew. I'm really pissed at her because Drew has had so many chances, so many red flags, so many moments, right? And I feel like at this point, Drew, you're going to have to put your pride aside and do what you have to do. Because you're going to be homeless is certifiably insane. So TMZ just dropped like what Drew makes. She makes like $12,000 a month, okay? You can live off $12,000 a month. You might not want to live the housewife life off that, but what you need to do is what you have to do. Okay, so this is the article. According to the court documents, Drew doesn't have the financial resources, right? Nor has she picked out a home, which makes it hard to be out by May 31st. That's an excuse. That is an excuse. That is an excuse, right? You and Josiah, and the weekends that you have your kids starting in August, you can have somewhere to live. And in the other article from TMZ, it's saying that Drew has to continue to pay half while she's in the house with him downstairs, him upstairs, and him all over the house. Girl, if you don't get your crazy behind out of that house, hold on. So I went over here to Alora, right? This is in Buckhead. This is luxury high rise, beautiful. Now, the thing is this, Drew's pride, due to the fact she's a housewife and she wants to keep that, like that's her being in the studio, that's her getting her makeup done, Chanel earrings, outfits, trying to keep up with the Joneses. But now you got your business out here because you told the judge you cannot afford to leave because it's a financial hardship. But you're making $12,000 a month. Let me help you out. Drew, I found you a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, okay? You can put Josiah and your other son in one room, your daughter in one room, and you go on over here to this primary bedroom. Because it's going to be some nights that you're going to cry, and your kid's going to be over there in them other rooms, and that's okay. Because it's going to happen. $3,600 a month, 1661 square feet. It is available now. And it seems like all you got to do is pack your bags and your son's bags and get on over here, right? You don't worry about nobody coming to see you because we all know you don't need no company right now. I made it bigger for you so you can see what is actually here. You got a powder room, which is a half bath. You got a bathroom for your kids. You got a bathroom for you, walk-in closet, 2 faucets. Look at the living room. This is all you need. Drew, you are making excuses. Matter of fact, you should have been gone before he was able to post that video of you and him in the kitchen cooking when you had to come back and tell us that you thought it was just a home video and you didn't know he was going to post it. Gaslighting you, Drew. You need to get your head in the damn game, girl. You done pissed me off. Now, this one, these people open, this is the address and this is their phone number. Somebody get this to Drew because there's no excuse. Then I went and found this one, Drew. I can't remember the name of it, but they got the first 6 months free, okay? You just have to fill out the information. The first 6 months are free. Now, hold on. Now, this is 2 beds and a den, 1377 square foot. This may be a little small for y'all, but you can make it work. Like I said, ain't nobody supposed to be coming over to see you now. You don't have time for company. This is a time for you to get your mind right, okay? This is what you need to be doing. But you're making excuses. And I feel like 100%, right? Drew, some kind of way, a little bit, I'm gonna say 12% of Drew is like, we can get it back together. The rest of the percent is her not wanting to show us that she's in a hardship. We know that. We got it. You over here talking about who is K Michelle, who is this, that, and the third. You need to be worried about where you're gonna lay your head. Hold on. Like I said, TMZ didn't put her monthly income out here. She makes like $12,000 a month. This man don't care nothing about you, Drew. This man does not care anything about you. And I would be hard pressed to think, has he ever really cared about you? You know what I'm saying? You saying he makes 3 times more than you? Like, where is your money? That's not our business. But these are questions that you need to sit down. If you have an accountant, while you're still paying them for this month, you need to get all the information you can, because you can't afford an accountant for next month right now. You probably can shuffle back once y'all start filming again. He don't care nothing about you. Hold on. Drew, when he had that dinner on the rooftop for y'all, that first season you was on, and the night was beautiful, and he flipped it on you and made everything about you and got upset and left, gaslighting. The fact that your first introduction to us was on your anniversary and you got upset and he left and went to Tampa, your husband. You know what I'm saying? You sitting around here talking about, what was the woman? A gym person or somebody that was a little too close to him? Drew said Ralph's income is 3 times hers. She also claims he agreed to share joint physical custody, only to switch up his request to primary while they were in court. Drew, while you was around here, all in the studio, talking to Black or whatever, then you done got your crazy self where you done bought this man on a television show. You over here thinking it's okay. He is over here working, Drew. And this right here, switch up his request to primary. I can only imagine what you look like in that courtroom. And then he switched it up and didn't seem like it was no argument. It was granted. Now you walk out of there. So whatever y'all got going on for the rest of this year and for the summer, when school start, you got a schedule that you have to be on, your parenting schedule. This man don't care nothing about you. And it's time out. Hold on. All this right here. Where is it? During this time, Ralph and I are committed to co-parenting. Girl, F the co-parenting. You got to stop pretending, because we see what it is. And you think we believe this? And that man that stood up in court and switched the whole game up on you, and you talking about during this time, Ralph and I are committed to co-parenting and doing what's best for our children. Is what's best for the children him switching it up and taking physical custody? Although it's temporary. That's what you're saying? While certain things are beyond my control, you're right. You're right, it's beyond your control. And you had control about 3 or 4 years ago. You should have left then, but you was so caught up being a housewife, having a husband, wanting to put on these airs. And now look at you. In the courtroom, all your business out, you ain't got enough money. You got enough money to leave. It's just your pride that won't let you do it. You better get up and go find you a 3-bedroom condo, townhouse, apartment, because you ain't nobody coming over to visit you. We already know what you're going through. You understand what I'm saying? And hold on. Let me say this. Drew, you're at rock bottom, okay? I recognize that. I've been there, okay? And he told me the same thing. You can stay here till you get your money up. I was out in a week. And I didn't make but less than almost $2,000 a month. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can do it. And then he's taking clips of you saying that you with somebody having relations, and you talked about another woman on the manifesto. Drew, if you could have caught him bounce housing with somebody, it wouldn't have mattered, because you're at a deficit. You're stuck. He's not. You got to keep your nose clean. You can't have nobody bring you no flowers on TV and the judge can see it. The only thing different between you and me is that I wasn't on television. Drew, you need to get yourself together. You can holler at your girl. I'll talk to y'all later.